because he was trying to save us from our sins, which God told Jesus to do.
Yes, so for example, if you commit a sin,
Yes.
can anyone, for example, you have a baby boy, maybe 10, 20 years later, yeah? But you commit someone murder, right?
Yeah.
If your father murders, say for example like this, right? If your father murders someone, is it justice to you if you go to the prison for your father's murder? No. So, was Jesus commit any sin? Did Jesus commit any sin? No. So why Jesus has to die for our sin?
Because Jesus is our Savior. He gave up his life for everyone else.
No, that's the point I'm making, because Jesus never commit any sin. And Jesus, is this the justice from the God? Then he's killing a sinless person, sin-free person. He doesn't have any sin. Jesus doesn't have any sin.
He died so we wouldn't live in a life.
Why? Because if he dies for other, he didn't commit any sin.
Yeah.
So is it justice from the God that he is killing someone who never commit any sin? For whom? For the sinners.
But they knew he would resurrect
From where?
from the dead. They knew he would come back alive.
Yeah, that's the reason God killed him.
God killed him to prove a point that everyone should be free of sin.
So, do you believe God is merciful?
Yes.
So why God needs blood to forgive you?
I don't know.
Do you understand? For example, yeah.
You're disproving my religion.
No, I'm not. I'm trying to understand. Right? As Muslim, I am a Muslim, and we do believe God is merciful.
Yeah.
God is most merciful. For example, if I commit any sin, I will say, Ya Allah, forgive me.
Yeah.
And one of the attributes
If I
of
commit a sin, then I'm going to go to confession.
sorry.
If I commit a sin, I'm going to go to confession.
No, according to the Christian doctrine, yeah,
Yes.
according to the Christian's belief and the belief you said about Jesus died for our sin, meaning even if you don't repent, then you auto forgiven. And
No, because you go to heaven and hell.
for why? For example, if
If
anyone,
you've done bad in your life, you go to hell, and if you do good, you're going to heaven.
no, why I'm saying, why the God needs blood to forgive you? Because God is merciful. Is that the reason? If you say God is merciful, why the merciful God needs Jesus' blood to forgive you? And from whom?
Bible is written.
No, Bible. No. No, according to the today's Christian,
Yeah.
they said Jesus is the God.
Jesus is not God. Jesus is God's son.
So what do you mean by God's sons? Because according to the Bible, Abraham is the son of God, David is the son of God, Jacob is the son of God. All of them are son of God. So
That's like metaphorically speaking, but Jesus was the actual son of God.
what is written? Jesus is the actual son, or there were just metaphor? Is there?
Yeah.
No. Which Bible you read?
The Holy Bible.
Yeah, Holy Bible never said Jesus is the only actual son and the other was not
Yeah,
the
but
son.
that's just what we believe.
No, but why I'm saying, I read the Bible, right? So when you say that God is merciful, first point, God is merciful, and then you are saying God needs blood to forgive you. It's not the merciful anymore. Do you understand my point?
Yeah.
For example, if someone stole some food from your shop, you have a shop, right? Someone stole food from your shop, and he's coming to you and saying, I'm sorry, I was hungry, I just stole the food. So will you forgive?
Yes.
Will you forgive this person? But according to the Christianity, like the way we are saying, like that God needs blood to forgive me,
No, God
it doesn't
didn't
make
need
sense
blood
to me.
because Jesus was just special. He was like there as a mouthpiece from God.
No. Why? My point is this. If the God is merciful, why God needs blood?
I don't know.
Alright, so how it looks, let me tell you the what Quranic view of the God and what we believe about God. We believe we have a creator who is most merciful, and one of the
Are you trying
attributes.
to make me convert?
No. I'm just giving the information, and you can ask your own intellect which makes sense or not.
betrayed.
Yeah. Just a second, just 1 minute. Yeah, we're gonna finish. So we believe our God is merciful. He doesn't need blood. He doesn't need anyone's lives to forgive us. If I commit any sin, I can ask for forgiveness by myself. For my sin, God will never kill my son or my daughter or anyone, right? So I'll be accountable for my sin. That's what we believe. If I commit any sin, I am the person who should be accountable. But according to the Christianity, that Jesus giving the life for my sin, it doesn't make sense to me because I am the person who commit the sin. So why Jesus should give the life? And secondly, As I am believing a merciful God, if I say God is merciful, God doesn't need the blood. If I say God is not merciful, in that time He needs the payment and He needs the blood. So it's not the merciful, He's taking the payment according to the Christian's belief. If you take the payment, for example, if I take you £5 from you and I said I'm in a very bad position, I can't give you £5, you will forgive me, right? Because you have the forgiveness. But in terms of the God's Christian God, you don't have, because God needs the blood, God needs the payment. And as a merciful God, we do believe God doesn't need the payment. And we can ask for forgiveness, Allah will forgive us, yeah? Did you read the Quran before, by the way? Yeah? It will be appreciated if you take the Quran and read it and just ask yourself whatever makes sense. And there is about the Jesus, this one about the Jesus, yeah? You can look into it, so you'll get more information. I think you can take this, yeah? Alright, do you like to take the Quran as well?
I don't have any space, it's gonna rip.
Alright, yeah, so enjoy, it's nice to speak with you, but what I'm saying, just ask your intellect, yeah? God gives you the intellectuality, and you have the sound reasoning. Ask yourself which makes sense. That one God is merciful, doesn't need anything to forgive you, and another God, the concept of God, you need the payment, God needs the payment, and you need to give the blood. Jesus needs to give the blood, so which makes sense, yeah? Then ask for the guidance, inshallah. Jazakallah. Thank you. Bye. Alhamdulillah. She was in Harsh, and the discussion was about the sacrificing life to get the forgiveness from the God. Alhamdulillah, in Islam, we don't need the blood to get the forgiveness from the God. Only the Christian believe that without God, God can't forgive. But our God is merciful, He's Ar-Rahman, He's Ar-Rahim, He's Al-Ghaffar. He can forgive anyone if they repent to the God from their deep heart. Jazakallah khairan for watching. Assalamu alaikum.
Anyone who wants to think Jesus is God, that person is exposing their lack of knowledge. Jesus is God. Their God is not God. Their God has confused them. Their God is ignorant. Their God doesn't know that Jesus is the Son of